Hello again. Here we are, still in a lovely spot. It's a bit of a fresh but very bright day today, and so I'm hiding in a bit of shade to stop being blinded by the low light, the low sunlight, but I hope you can see the colour behind me. 1 John chapter 4 and verse 8. We were looking yesterday at the command to love one another. Well, verse 8 looks at the flip side of that. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. One of the most quoted passages, brief passages from the Bible, often among those who don't know God, is to talk of God as love. God is love, and it's a statement of fact. It's here that John has written it and offers it to us. Given that we have all, whether we acknowledge him or not, whether we receive him or not, but we have all, every single human being has been created in the image of God. So that image bearing, that character of his that we're supposed to all carry is love. Now, some of us, as we were thinking about yesterday, may have kind of tried to throw away that desire to love others, but that doesn't mean to say that we shouldn't do it. Some of us may, or some other people we may be able to identify who live lives that are filled with anything but love, at least in an obvious way to our point of view. But we have all been created to show and share God's character and God's nature in this way. We are created as beings of love, people who are to love. Now, if for whatever reason we refuse to do that, or we live in a way that is contrary to that, well, this verse applies. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. So we can't claim to know, and by that I think John means to receive and live for God. We can't claim to do that if we're not showing the love that he's shown us and that he commands us to show to others. So if we want to ignore what we read in verse 7 yesterday, to love one another, if we want to ignore that, then we're not of God. We're not demonstrating God. We're not revealing God to other people and to the world around. That's quite a challenge, isn't it? But it's a challenge we're all called to meet, that we are to show God's love in the way that we love. And if we don't want to do that, if we don't want to show love, well, we're not really bearing witness to the truth of God. Let me pray and ask for God's help in doing this. Let's pray. Father, thank you for your love. Thank you that you are love. Thank you that you ask us to show your love to all people. Again, Lord, it's difficult. Please help us. Help us to love the unlovely and the unlovable. Help us to love those who we really don't like. Help us to love all people at all times. Amen. Bless you, and may God's love be with you and seen through you in all that you do today. Take care.